Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 75 of Raincoat Blind. Last time, we made our way deeper into the Kanai Ward secret mystery labyrinth. We solved the secret. We discovered that basically everyone in Kanai Ward, as I guessed, was replaced by a homunculus. And for some reason, Makoto's here. Makoto's somehow in the mystery labyrinth.
Hey, you finally made it.
And wait, why did Makoto have a freaking sword? The only one who has swords the only one who has a sword is basically someone who made a pact with Shinigami. Unless there's other death gods in this game. Yeah, watch it. We have to fight Makoto. He is a Stan. He is a death god. He has another death god.
So this guy's the mystery phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
No, that guy was not a mystery phantom by the fact that he threw a sword.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe we shouldn't expect much of you.
Yeah, of course he has the sword. So now we're gonna have to undo each other.
Is that a solution blade?
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer. Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you? You promised you would expose all truth. Is this really the best you can do? Well, perhaps you're not as capable as I thought.
How did you get that solution blade?
Yeah, mystery phantoms haven't had them in the past.
Oh yeah, you should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me. For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
What?
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
This guy won't let up. You still remember how to deal with this on solution? Yep.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to Kanai Ward? And why? Can you answer that?
3 years ago. What was happening in Kanai Ward when Makoto arrived? Okay, I just want to make sure it was the blank week. Now they're playing the main theme! How's that limp? Yeah, Makoto planking.
Yes, that's it.
One of your 30 masks?
I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago. All to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
It's more like you caged them in.
Oh, what were you gonna do with them?
Me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt! I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here. But there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know? I did it to protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city. I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
Okay, what choices do we have?
You isolated all of Kanai Ward. And you call that protecting them? You trapped them!
Without me, Kanai Ward would have been wiped from the map. The UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment. But thanks to my negotiating, They saw the benefits of isolation. We would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Hey, Master. There's something weird about this mystery phantom. Why are we able to talk to him like this? None of the others acted this way.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that Makoto looks like, well, Makoto. He's not some weird gem punk rock abomination.
Huh?
And not that he has a truth blade.
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu
You isolated the city,
Corporation?
you built robots. Okay, I was trying to press Y.
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
Yeah, I was trying to press the Y button there. I didn't know if it's enable or end.
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi, so I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints. That's how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the undeniable truth. I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward from you at any moment. Yet, you never quite seem convinced about it.
What he says makes sense. He's not lying. The experiments created the defects, so we transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
Hey, Master!
Because he drew a gun on you! And a sword on you as well.
Try to remember why he started this in the first place. He's a phantom. He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth.
Yeah.
Why does he have a sword?
He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
Identity theft?
You may wear the mask of a saint. But it
Yeah, not to mention you have to get bodies for his slaughterhouse.
You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
I had no choice. They must eat in order to survive. Besides, I never took innocent people. I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing. You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row anyway.
That doesn't make it right.
At any rate, that's not just my crime.
Huh?
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
The WDO?
Then why would they send us here? Why would they do it?
For a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you! You just
flaunted their name to capture criminals. In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case. If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive. And we would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this.
You still think you've got me cornered? You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons.
Taking down Yomi?
Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
To take down Yomi, probably.
You used us. You hinted at unsolved mysteries of other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward.
Yeah, and then once we did your dirty work, we were basically just sent to the slaughter.
Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close. Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way. If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information. If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers, and you got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
So everyone gathering here, it was all part of that masked guy's plan?
Because you achieved your goal. You're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
You could have just let Yuma go. You could have just said, hey, you solved the mystery. Go home. Yeah, I knew you were a homunculus from the start.
What?
The whole thing of, I don't know anything about homunculus. Clear sign that you're a homunculus.
What happened to the other master detectives? Were you the one who bombed WD?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The blood that we saw in those corpses. Now that I think about it, the blood that we saw in the corpses of those master detectives, basically in the place, those were homunculus. Basically, those were homunculus versions of the master detectives. Wait, that wouldn't make sense though. Why would they have pink blood? Why would the homunculi eat them? Are homunculi cannibalistic?
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's why I made them disappear.
You destroyed the top floor of their building. There's still other floors of the building.
You'll pay for this. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this. You are evil incarnate!
How do we know that this guy's a mystery phantom?
You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals. You even killed my friends.
So wait, is that... Let me just check something. Yeah, meanwhile, all their profiles don't show anything. But wait. Yeah, but we saw pink blood, though. I mean...
For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here!
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you. Tell me, do you really think you can do this? You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that!
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
He had blood!
Huh? What do you mean?
He had blood! March of the Mystery Phantoms. And so the mystery phantoms are marching forward, plotting to make Yuma answer question after question.
What is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of them?
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery. For everyone here to live in peace, even they haven't realized they are homunculi yet. No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate.
Well, that explains why, basically, Makoto wanted to off Hiseka, because basically, if he managed to escape Kanai Ward, boom!
Their very existence is this city's mystery.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable? They're labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
To protect them! All of this was to protect them. Do you understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. We're still inside the mystery labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by the labyrinth and your soul will vanish.
I know. I've already made up my mind. I will expose the truth. Oh!
Master's mystery phantom is back?
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
My reluctance? What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this?
Shut up!
How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
He's getting bigger!
It's due to your uncertainty.
For once, Yuma is the tallest person in the room.
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone? I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right.
But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me. If you've draped this city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth.
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master.
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered question. It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
Well, mystery phantoms don't bleed.
Ooh, Makoto? That's true. I still don't know who he really is.
Not to
I've
mention,
never
he
seen
knew
a face to make
Shinigami's
his
identity.
You're right. I have to figure out who he is. Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relying on me, Master.
You've got quite a capable assistant, oh mighty detective. I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Just stop. There's no need for the truth. The truth
Isn't needed in this city.
Yeah, Mystery Phantom Yuma's gonna stomp us down into dust with his light brights.
Let's do some deep cleaning on that stupid-looking, oversized trash.
Again with that? Come on. Okay, Shinigami. Let's lay it all out.
Glad to know that Makoto still want to stand around while we solve Hangman's Gambit. What is Makoto?
Have
Okay, boom. I was pretty much calling that right the second we saw him when he's like, oh, there are no homunculus. Homunculus don't exist. And then he's like, oh, that's what I am.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus.
Yeah, though a non-defective one.
That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No, stop. If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself. Huh?
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
Where was Makoto born? A lab. Amaterasu lab.
It's the answer! You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You are able to move about, unaffected by sunlight. Which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
Makoto's DNA is based on Yomi!
Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's #1.
Yeah, you know Makoto's here. You know that Yuma's serious when basically his ahoge is erect.
Therefore, you must be the homunculus of #1 Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of #1?
He doesn't look like the #1 we saw. So maybe his youth was restored when he became a homunculus. If you looked just like #1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. #1. So that's my identity, huh? Right. Things are turning out as I expected. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
Planned?
But it's not over yet. You're still not done. You still haven't seen it!
What's with him? No matter how many mysteries I solve, it doesn't faze him.
Master, I'm sorry, but this could be really bad.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Something strange about this phantom. There's still something more to him. What is he hiding? It just feels...
That this isn't a phantom?
For now, let's figure it all out. Concentrate, Master!
The blood.
Here. Yeah, that is a suspicious spot. Speaking of which, that wound. Why is he still bleeding? All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this. So, why?
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
I'm sure of it. He wasn't created by the mystery labyrinth.
Yeah, and yet here he is, just bouncing around.
Then,
Like Neo in the Matrix.
that's the real Makoto?
took you long enough to figure that out?
And not to mention how many,
Almighty detective.
not to mention how many mystery phantoms are carrying around truth blades.
How did you enter the mystery labyrinth?
I'm getting bored of all this talk. Let's finish things. Next time I'll come at you full force. This will decide Kanai Ward's fate. Only one of us will leave here alive. Tell me your answer!
Master, you can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here?
They have a pact with
Just
you?
by defeating him by answering that question!
Coalescence?
Alright, I'll try. So far.
Goodbye.
Well, not. Well, basically, we didn't use coalescence on him.
This is it. Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami can enter the mystery labyrinth. But there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact,
But yeah, but he doesn't
those
hasn't lost
whose
any
hands are held by
memories.
coalescence can also enter the mystery labyrinth.
Oh right, yeah, he touched our hand that one time
Coalescence with him.
Well, that's the strange part.
when we touched hands.
I've never used coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd want to borrow to begin with.
Then how?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
Maybe.
This is it.
I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the mystery labyrinth.
No. No.
So, Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here. Lend me a hand. I said, lend me a hand. And then you did. That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami.
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's
It's
power.
Yuma's.
Coalescence is the forte of the World Detective Organization.
Wait, so wait, how is Makoto? How is Yuma number one? So does that mean that basically Makoto is Yuma's homunculus?
Number ones.
Wait a minute. So then who's the old guy? Oh my. How old is Yuma? Okay, if Yuma really is number one and number one's ancient, then freaking Yuma and Kurumi are no.
What do you mean?
You're not going high, Jitoa-san, as Yumi.
How can I use it?
Yuma. What are you? You were a queen of lies.
Shinigami? Why aren't you saying anything? What are you hiding?
I can't say. I promised.
You can write down.
What's wrong? It's the end for you if you can't figure this out. I will end you!
Why am I?
Because you're number one. He was number one.
Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait. Could it be? Is this related to my lost memories? That must mean my true identity is... The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. Therefore,
You must be the homunculus of #1 Makoto Kagutsuchi!
And no wonder Yuma keeps his hair down, his bangs down. Look at the size of that forehead.
That's impossible.
So you finally reached the conclusion? Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just the thought of evil Yuma. Yes, he can steal. He can jaywalk.
You are #1 from the WDO. And I'm the homunculus created from your DNA.
I'm #1 of the World Detective Organization?
That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power.
But on the video feed, #1 looks like an old man.
That was a double. You're the one who put him there. Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become #1 have rarely shown their faces to the public.
How old is Yuma? That's my question. How old is Yuma? We need an answer. How old is Yuma?
They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles, and that old man was your double.
Wait, what about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated my background.
But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Cocohead. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express.
Then
you swapped places.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Person named
So that guy at the noodle stand, was that the real Yuma?
I swapped with him? It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times. So, I'm not Yuma? Then the real Yuma Cocohead.
Who gave up their idea of you as Yuma? Yes, Yomi was the real Yuma. Shinigami was the real Yuma. Okay, where is he? Here we go. Ramen stand owner.
was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. You are #1 of the WDO after all.
He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead. You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter Kanai Ward. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as #1. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And, of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well.
That's how we switched places?
That's just my theory anyway. Our minds work the same way after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan.
The fact that basically Yuma is so pure and naive because he lost all his memories.
However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number 1, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
That's the truth.
You realized I was number 1?
Well, to be fair, Yuma, you both share a face. He knows what his own face looks like.
Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight, because you and I have the same face. I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I finally met my original, but that wasn't the case.
So, wait. So did Makoto actually do a full-on blonde hair dye job?
I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward.
If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let us just roam free?
Hey, you need us to take down Yomi.
As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with. But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment.
Waiting?
To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
What, so then you could take our place?
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly, which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals.
Perfect crime?
With the original gone, I will become the real one.
Your blood is pink!
I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and number 1 of the World Detective Organization.
I'll be invincible!
Just evil Yuma? I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously.
That was your goal all along?
Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth.
It wasn't exactly about that you let us into the restricted area. You basically sleep bombed Yuma because he's too trusting, and then basically you dropped him off in Zombie Town.
Using Coalescence to come here was part of my plan.
Oh, so I can kill you here!
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final
Why not
boss
just
is
drop... Why not just... Why would you need the Mystery Labyrinth for that? You basically dropped him in the middle of Zombie Town where no one was roaming, in an isolated city. Basically. Or better yet, just get the Peacekeepers. Just say, hey, this guy... Just frame Yuma for something, then boom, just blast.
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret.
Or you could just say, hey, we solved the mystery. It's done. Homunculus land.
I only have one wish. To protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace. I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward. And you will die here.
Hey, just fix your bangs, though. I mean, really, I'm sorry, but that forehead is massive.
Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace.
Or better yet, how about we take you out of the picture and then we take Amaterasu?
To this city, you are the real evil. If you
Sorry.
expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't let you do that just to satisfy your ego. No matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world, I'll fight back using your own brain against you.
In that case, if you're exactly like Yuma in every way, shape, or form, Shinigami, just slap him down.
Homunculi may not be human,
but they have the right to live too.
So, out of curiosity, did they change up Yuma's profile? No, they did not. They did not change up Yuma's profile, period. It's just Yuma still. Okay, did they update Makoto's?
I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are #1 of the WDO.
Sorry, but your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter is plotting.
You don't know Yuma.
Master?
If this is the truth I've been seeking all this time, maybe I should sacrifice myself here.
What?
If what he said is true, it sounds like I'm the one threatening the peace in this city. You're finally starting to get it. Yes, that's the truth. You are a threat, trying to destroy this wonderful world.
What are you saying?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god to go around killing people. You are dangerous. If you're not stopped, you will destroy all of Kanai Ward.
Technically, those aren't people. Those are homunculi.
That's why I must defeat you, to protect this city.
He's wrong, Master. You don't need to listen to anything he says.
I've reaped the souls of many criminals.
No, that was Shinigami.
I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others to be happy. But by that logic, if I disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the city's happiness, right? Which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me. I should be sacrificed for the sake of everyone else.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised. You said you'd never turn away from the truth.
That's right, but I saw the truth. I actually know what it is now.
And now that I do, I've realized something. If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen to Kurumi and the others?
That doesn't matter. We're in the middle of solving this mystery labyrinth.
It does matter! This is their problem. I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them. Will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution?
When I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice myself. Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
Don't let your emotions get to you, Yuma. That's what you've been taught the entire game. So Yuma went to the Shadow Realm. That's how the game's ending. Just Yuma in the Shadow Realm. Little homunculus boy.
To help someone.
The homunculus love interest.
Help people.
Homunculus rebel leader. And his homunculus army. Actual
Which
people.
means
As well as the homunculus boss.
have to remain here. For the good of everyone I love.
Okay, so now we're trapped. I can't move. I can't move. Come on, Yuma, move. 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 Yuma, come on, move. Yuma, please.
Master, you idiot! You want to sacrifice yourself? Don't just go deciding that on your own!
Well, we got warding.
Let you!
Yes, you. Oh my. Shinigami's absolutely just stabbing Yuma's neck. Why? What's stabbing Yuma's neck gonna do?
You're shouldering everything alone, and I've lost sight of who you are. That makes you no better than him. You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable, puffy partner by your side.
I didn't ask for this. I don't remember asking for your powers.
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master.
Are they gonna really Yuma-inspired Yuma?
I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly,
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Meanwhile, Yuma's been the exact opposite this entire game.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't you? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to
Yep,
everyone.
Yuma-inspired Yuma.
Although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature, but exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that?
Yeah, and Yuma's doing that right in a closet.
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself.
Even when Yuma was this hyper-capable detective boss, he was still getting absolutely curb-stomped by the world. Did they just pick him up and take him into the windowless van?
And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as number one to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of your relentless will! What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but the truth is different. There's only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after the mystery is solved. But right now, you have to expose the truth. Otherwise, nothing can be solved. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing.
And then we're not losing some homunculus. Some homunculus that takes baths and rides down in a balloon.
Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me. Just like you always do. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair. So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution.
Wait, let me just take a quick look at Yuma's profile again. Okay. Likes, detective, okay, dislikes Amnesia, okay, yeah. I was kind of wondering if Yuma just had just some funny like or dislike. I was kind of forgetting what he had.
I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way I can do it, but...
There is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone.
And we're not losing some pink-blooded homunculus?
I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So, I'll keep solving mysteries. Happiness shrouded in mystery isn't real happiness.
Master!
Real happiness. Happiness not shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, we got Yuma, and Yuma.
You believe that could exist in Kanai Ward?
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me. You think you can achieve this so-called perfect solution?
A copy couldn't accomplish it, but you think you can? Just because you're the original? You're an empty shell of a man who has lost his memories. Do you honestly think you can make everyone happy?
I'm by your side, Master.
I know, Shinigami. Let's expose these mysteries together. My memories of my past don't matter. I will solve it all as Yuma Coco Head!
An army of Makotos. Okay, is this the final boss? The final duel? We gotta go with Future! Future! Future!
Years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal
I don't know.
synthetic humans for military purposes. A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility.
So we're just hanging with
Split the
constant
two
days.
organizations against each other.
So we're essentially doing to him what the boss have done to
3 years
us.
ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus.
Taste my words!
This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, #1.
Come on, hit him, boom!
The first of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi! Here I go.
I can't lose. Duplicates?
So this is the last stand, Well, the facts only matter to one of them, so find the real guy and throw the truth right in his face! Let's go!
Yeah, let's! I can't back down! Won't lose! Stay out of my way!
Okay, sorry, didn't realize that was a difference. I thought we were going to be presented with evidence, not a, oh, hey, here's the matching.
back down! I won't lose! Stay out of my way! The only successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into!
Yeah, you hit back the statement. See how you like it.
To eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As your clone, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These beautiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I. Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the Yuji facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city.
Yeah, fighting with words. That's what they mean when they say fight with words.
You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. But the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the blank week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The Yuji decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi. I won't lose!
So now we got Big Pimp Yuma.
I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone!
It's like yeah, it's like Yomio from Ghost Trick.
But when you found out about the Yuji's inhumane research, you blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery. Whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward.
Oh, I am loving this.
All that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to. If I didn't, who would?
Yeah, this mobility up is really helping out. I had my doubts at first, but darn it, it has been paying for itself.
After your negotiations with the Yuji, Kanai Ward became isolated and independent. True to his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated his position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world. Then, posing as number one, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward. Here I go.
Why does this give off Sans Undertale vibes?
Take this! turned into food for the city's homunculi. This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case!
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That's always been my creed. But things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
Director Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward.
Which also, ironically, would have to include
He
him.
and Dr. Wesker were planning to leak information about them to the outside world.
Yeah, give them defective homunculi to work with.
Kanai Ward's secret had been made public. The UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, so you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. You helped Chief Yako get his revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Wesker and Yomi out of the picture.
Yeah, I love how the sky's getting gradually brighter with each pass.
Have to defeat you! Get out of my way! Take this! I'll push through! I may be alone, but I'll still fight. I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone! I have to do it!
Master! I'll help you out! There you go! Let's go!
Thanks, Shinigami! This is everything that happened in Kanai Ward! Makoto Kagetsuchi! Using Kanai Ward is your excuse. You tried to enshroud everything, including your own crimes in mystery!
This is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands.
How would the unified government fall into your
So I
hands?
believed
By constantly blackmailing them?
that I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do? What else should I sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone.
Okay, what? So do we just have to keep listening?
I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me. sorry, Shinigami. Can you wait a bit? You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you hoping to be punished for your crimes? Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, you should know that only one of us will leave this mystery labyrinth. My intention was to review our answers here. It looks like the conclusion has been made. I realized something the first time I came to this city. There was no perfect solution for Kanai Ward's mysteries. There's a great contradiction here. In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I had to commit another crime. I despise unsolved mysteries more than anyone else. And yet, I ended up creating even more. The mysteries have consumed me.
Oh wait, judging by the fact, but I just realized something. And this is probably going to just destroy the whole immersion that we're having right now. But just, since Makoto is essentially Yuma's default personality in a way, does that mean that basically, if left to his own devices, Yuma would just go all out with a pimp suit?
Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever. We have to put an end to this. I guess we do. I know it's our only option, but can you really do it? It's a cruel decision to make. What's wrong? If you refuse, you will be yielding to me. I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward. Now, choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward, or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
It's kind of obvious which solution I'm going for.
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision. I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me already! Otherwise, you will die here instead!
What do you have to say?
Now, choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward, or give up and remain here forever.
What is your solution?
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision.
So what happens if we talk to Shinigami?
I believe in you.
Oh, you know what I'm going with.
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do. That will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi. And who knows what'll happen to them and the city after that. I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
Are you sure? Is this your solution, Master?
I've decided. The Mystery Labyrinth must be destroyed. That's a relief. I knew you'd make the right choice. I leave the rest to you. I can finally let it end. No, I won't be the one to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. What? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. That's not the perfect solution I'm looking for. It's not the perfect solution unless everyone is saved. Do you still not get it? Idealism solves nothing. It's not just about my ideals. I have a plan. What are you going to do?
Yuma will just take your place. Yuma will rule both worlds.
I've put a lot of thought into this. when it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward, there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy. So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
And how are you going to solve the problem of their sunlight weakness and their need to eat human flesh?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures. Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution? It's not my solution, it's everyone's. I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people here. Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think they can accept the truth? I'm sure of it. I believe in them.
Yeah, but what choices do they have, really?
And I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people of Kanai Ward. So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything. Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward. I think everyone will listen to you. I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery. Solving the mystery in the real world will destroy the mystery labyrinth that was spawned from it. Right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world. And you intend to stay here? In my place?
No!
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Yeah, I know.
No!
Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice. No, probably not. But remember, I'm just
I did not select that one!
I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this city when I was the WDO's #1, I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution. We share the same DNA. And yet, you're trusting someone else to find the solution for you? This feels weird to say to myself, but you're brilliant. That's why you've placed all the burden on yourself. But you're taking on more than you can carry. On the other hand, even though I've lost so much, I was able to grow from it. I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make
Why
up
would you
for my
have to stay in the
shortcomings.
mystery labyrinth?
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them. You believe in them, and put your fate in their hand. If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting others make up your mind for you.
Can you cancel coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if coalescence is cancelled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the real world.
Well then, all that's left is for you to end your coalescence. I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
Why can't we just leave here as well? Why can't we go back to be #1 at the agency, and then basically Makoto keeps doing his thing here?
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even if I leave, I may not tell everyone the truth. You would never do that. It's how I know I can trust you with this.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along, but you're just too
You
naive.
do realize that this... so in that case, Yuma, would you be just sleep bombing people and dropping them off in Zombie Town?
You're right about that. You've got a good partner, I see. You used to solve everything on your own. But since you lost everything along with your memories, you accepted the help of your partner and surpassed your former self. How ironic. Very well. You can count on me. I'll take care of the rest. I'm now going to cancel my coalescence.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the Mystery Labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right, I know. But destroying the Mystery Labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you.
But really, why can't we just take him down and then just pretty much do it ourselves? I mean, we could pretty much take his identity.
Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but it's such a shame. I wanted to make you a detective greater than #1 himself. But I guess this is it.
Whoa, what's going on?
What do you mean? It's the Mystery Labyrinth's emergency exit.
Emergency exit?
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Huh? This door is the emergency exit?
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you, before we entered the Mystery Labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the heavy price?
Oh, that. It's not much. It'll just cancel our pact.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back?
Yeah, but then we lose Shinigami.
If I go through that door?
You got it.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about.
Yeah, but then again, couldn't Yuma just go back, open that book, and then just recreate the pact?
Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the Mystery Labyrinths.
Huh? Why?
And that's how it goes with death gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely known. The same goes for the people who entered the Mystery Labyrinth using coalescence. They forget all about it.
But what will happen to you? Will you return to the book?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries, or vanish with this Mystery Labyrinth. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You should be happy right now. You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much.
And given Yuma so much trauma at the same time.
Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember, though.
Well, because you lost your memories, you were forced to depend on others. You and #1 began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self couldn't. Maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this to happen. You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together. Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy. Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
I can't help it.
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Yeah, I promise. One day, I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you.
Bye, Shinigami.
Oh, hold on! Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone. And that solves everything. Doesn't it?
The Book of Death. Okay. And we can't move the loading screen.
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
I'll be taking all your memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you?
And then you will whine the whole time.
Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
Yes, of course. And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
And then I was gone. And okay, what now? Is it gonna be an epilogue? Or is it gonna be going right to credits? S. Double S. Yeah, of course we're not getting out with a double S on anything. It's got an S rank out of it, but what are we gonna use these points on? We complete the game. Wait. Can I save the game? Oh crap, I should have saved the game! It's my force of habit, no! Oh, thank God it's saving.
More rain. Same as always. Until recently, I despised this rain.
It's the only thing keeping you from
It
going
was
raving
just
mad.
dark and sad. But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us. A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it. At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go shopping.
But we still haven't answered the big question. How old is Yuma? Epilogue. How old is Yuma? Seriously, we need to know how old Yuma is. Is he a child prodigy? Some guy with the same thing as condition as Gary Coleman?
A new raincoat.
Wait, so we're playing as Karumi? Oh, we don't have. Oh, wait, we do have profiles. Yuma. Okay. Then they changed everything about him. He does have a blood type, though. He doesn't bleed blood. Likes peace and happiness for everyone. War. Okay. Number 1, realizing the great global mystery involved his own homunculus. He made a contract with Shinigami in order to solve the mystery. Losing his memory in the process, he switched places with the real Yuma and went to Kanai Ward as a training detective. Sent Makoto, then escaped. Okay. Yeah, though it's kind of sad. Shinigami likes Yuma. Okay. Just changing everything. Okay. Okay, Kanai Ward. Okay. He retained everything. Body double. Okay, Zilch. Okay, so yeah, this guy was from Kanai Ward originally. Okay, likes. Peace and happiness for everyone. Dislikes his original self. Title, Amaterasu Corporation CEO. Anyone else getting a new one? Karumi. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Dr. Queska. Okay.
I'm
starting to feel like the rain isn't so bad.
Yeah, it does protect us after all.
Haha, I never thought I'd feel this way.
Hi, Karumi. I've got your order right here. Ta-da! Amaterasu Corporation's brand spanking new raincoat. It'll easily block out both rain and sunlight.
Thank you.
Wow. Amaterasu sure has changed. They're even making products for us now. Just a bit ago, they mainly exported stuff, so we never knew what they were making. But Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kanai Ward really changed things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nice to have a local business invested in our town's interests. Of course, I hope they keep exporting goods so that more money comes into Kanai Ward.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Makoto can handle it.
You got that right. Glory to the future of Kanai Ward. By the way, what's with the heavy bag? You going somewhere?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Well,
But she's stalking after
take care.
Yuma?
Good rain?
Likewise. Good rain to you too.
Day is
Next on the
forbidden now.
list is right, body cream.
Okay, though I still can't help but wonder what happened with the original detectives. I mean, yeah, because basically, I mean, the blood that we saw in the crime scenes back in the factory was real. It was, I mean, it was pink. So that must have meant that was homunculus blood. So what, is everyone still here? They got left. We just left them behind. Yasuhiko just, damn it! I'm trapped with the homuncula. I'm trapped with these zombies.
It's a men's restroom. Not even an informant like myself has any business going in there. I doubt anyone's heading into the wrong restroom just for the sake of gathering info.
Yes. Okay, where's the freaking stairs? I can never get over these stairs. Okay, the tunnel that we never used.
Hey,
Hey, have you heard? Marumanan has recovered nicely since the flooding.
That's great!
Really? That's great!
Apparently, the ex-peacekeeper Martina is keeping a handle on things over there.
right.
Plus, she's absolutely gorgeous. Long live Miss Martina. Am I right?
My impression of her from the theater club incident was that she ruled with an iron fist, but...
Huh?
Huh? Did you speak badly of Miss Martina just then? Do I have to kill you?
No, I didn't say anything. Please don't send me to the restricted area.
What is it? Those pesky peacekeepers have finally chilled out, so why don't you leave me alone too?
What?
The hell are you? Don't talk to me. Everyone's walking around without care in the world. Yeah, I just want to save, just to be on the safe side. This is just in case somehow I can't access the profiles. I can't access the gumshoe gabs.
Excuse me. Do you have the body cream I ordered?
Of course. Here you go. Specialized body cream that'll protect you from harmful sunlight. It's perfect for us homunculi.
What, if Makoto could easily have developed this in such a short time, why did he just develop the freaking sun cream? And then he's like, rain, rain, come on day, come today.
It's perfect for us homunculi. I can't believe I'm getting used to saying that.
I never would have imagined. life?
It was all so sudden. That day, Mr. Makoto startled all of us in Kanai Ward with that emergency broadcast. Seeing his face behind the mask was surprising enough. Who could have guessed we were all monstrous homunculi?
We're not monsters. We're just a little bit different from regular people.
Oh my gosh, is Kurumi going out to stalk after Yuma?
Right. That's what Mr. Makoto said. Still, it's hard to accept it. And I'm not talking just about myself here. Everyone feels the same way.
For now, I think we should just take it slow. If we can accept things slowly, we can live our lives with more hope.
Right. We're immortal, after all. We've got plenty of time. Besides, we all made the decision together. After we voted on the referendum, we chose to follow Mr. Makoto. So yeah, like he said, we need to take it slow and live with hope.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okie dokie. Next is... Oh, right! I need to buy a map!
Yeah, map right to Yuma's doorstep. We're going to the boat.
The Nocturnal Detective Agency's up ahead, but I need to finish shopping before I head out. Over.
Yeah, I could just imagine just all the real detectives. They're just knocked out somewhere, just in the restricted area, just running around, just Scooby-Doo. Yeah, basically, just Halara just using Desahiko as a battering ram to take down the electric fence. Yeah, guess what Meat Bun Guy is saying. I find what Meat Bun Guy is. Okay.
Since then, the people in town have stopped eating meat
What
buns.
are they eating then?
No one wants them anymore, now that we know what they're made of.
But then what are you eating?
I think that's a natural response. Our bodies may be artificial, but our hearts are still human.
So wait, they don't turn to monsters when they're starved. But wait, what about them getting sick? Just how are they getting around that? I mean, they still need the human flesh. Who? I didn't know alcohol could taste this good. Been sleeping at the office every night till yesterday, so the old lady won't get mad if I have a few drinks.
Don't forget to pace yourself.
Hey,
Shut up and let me drink.
Come on!
Your wife's gonna be mad.
Don't worry about my old lady. Yeah, but if anyone does die, are they just gonna ship them off to the restricted area? Lots of questions that are not being answered.
Wow!
This is too much. What happened? Since restrictions on imports have been lifted, the bookstore's getting all sorts of magazines delivered. But there's so many male idols I don't know. What should I do? Who should I choose? I have to buy more magazines. I have to work more so I can stand more idols. Good luck.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. How can I help?
Do you have what I ordered?
The map, right? You want the world map.
Yes, that's right.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer isolated, I can order books from around the world. I'm so giddy about it that I can't help but read every one.
I understand. It's been a while since we were able to interact with
You know, it's
anyone
kind of
outside
weird
the
though
city.
that just the town feels a lot brighter.
There have been a lot of problems, but Mr. Makoto is handling the negotiations, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
So what's the thing? Just that you can't leave without you have to be coded in sunblock. You have to always wear your coat at all times.
It will be. Of course.
Mr. Makoto is so amazing. Even if it was decided by the referendum, he quickly ended our isolation and promised to negotiate with the unified government as well. Although he did say it was his way of atoning, he was ready to turn himself in. But we stopped him from doing so with that referendum. Honestly, he doesn't have to force himself to work so hard. It'd be awful if he ever collapsed from it all.
He's a homunculus. He's a machine.
Oh, but maybe homunculi don't get tired? I'm not sure myself.
Whatever the case, he better not overwork himself. He is Kanai Ward's leader, and leader of us homunculi.
You got that right. The coexistence between humanity and homunculi has just begun. Anyway, about that world map. What made you want to get it?
It's a secret. Sorry. It involves a high school girl's crush.
It involves stalking out Yuma.
A crush, huh?
So the next up should be the last. I must have my precious multi-pack of instant ramen.
Okay, so they can eat multiple different foods. It's not just all meat buns. Okay. But still, I mean, how are they getting around the whole illness aspect of it? Okay, let's go over here.
All the meat bun shops vanished from town, but ramen shops popped up in their place.
Yeah, Yuma's taking command. Yuma's gonna rule this city in one way or another.
Oh, Kurumi.
Yuma doesn't even get his name back. He's just ramen stand owner for the rest of the time. He doesn't even get a profile.
Hi, you look busy.
I sure am, but busy is great for business. I need to go inspect the grand openings for our 3 brand new locations.
I have taken this town. Watch how this was Yuma's plan all along.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward using his passion for cooking to develop ramen. Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need.
Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, this guy just takes over the industry. Watch how he just took over the factories. He's just using the exact same material as the factory. And the same exact human waste. And just... boom. Yeah, meanwhile, Yuma's deep inside. Just Yuma... oh, yeah, Yuma in his #1 persona. Just, okay, I'll give you all the dead bodies.
And of course, it's super yummy, says everyone.
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt. This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop of my dreams. So I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so strange.
Yes, I think so too. Oh, that's right. May I please have a multi-pack of instant ramen?
And give me his address and the combinations to all his locks.
For now, I need about a month's supply.
Huh? A month? Sure thing, but why do you need so much?
It's a secret.
Thank you. You want to get a bite to eat while you're here?
No, I'm okay for today.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Yeah, good rain to you too. That's it for the shopping. I've safely completed all my preparation. I should head to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I better hurry or I won't make it in time.
Yeah, we can't warp there. Screw the buses. Kurumi takes no bus. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see the others. They somehow stayed here. That, or maybe Desahiko repelled all the female homunculi that were walking around the restricted area. They were running away from him. They had to do quick time events to get away from Desahiko. Yeah, but there's still gotta be one less Yaku. Yeah, meanwhile Vivia's still asleep inside the restricted area.
Well then, let's get going.
Can't believe we're saying goodbye to this place. After all is said and done, I'm gonna miss it.
We have shared many memories here. But but departure's just the start of a new adventure.
But what were they all doing while we were in the restricted area?
Before we set sail.
Hey, Princess! Your suitcase? You've already forgotten something.
Oh, so true. Hey everyone! You're all still here! I'm glad I made it in time.
Kurumi! You came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's just me.
Huh? Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
Wait, where's Vivia? Vivia? What are you doing?
Hey, Kurumi.
Is that how you got into Kanai Ward? You just snuck in with the suitcase, Trojan suitcase?
Someone would carry me. Long trips are exhausting.
Well, now we know
All
how Vivia
journeys
got
can
here
be
with no issue.
life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia. Wow. You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident, we stayed at the agency to monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. This city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives just sticking around isn't a great look.
That's not true. Detectives are heroes to me.
Kanai Ward is free. If you ever need us, we shall fly to your aid.
That or someone will just drag Vivi over.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Halara Nightmare will be at his service. Obviously, I don't work for cheap.
So, where will you go now?
So basically, now that I think about it, just no matter how you look at it, Yuma has to pay Halara just an exorbitant amount of funds.
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen after that.
Yeah, where Yuma's gonna get a giant bill slapped on his desk.
I'm sure we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organization can be such slave drivers.
Yeah, no, Yasuhiko just gets sent to Yuma's office. He amuses Yuma.
I thought WDO headquarters was
It was just
funding
the top
a
floor.
terrorist attack.
On, how many times do I have to explain it to you? The explosion footage we saw was all a sham.
A sham? So it
But it was just
never
the top.
really happened?
It was the top
Why
floor.
would anyone do such a thing?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He made it look like we died too.
Yeah, with homunculi.
He prepared clothes identical to our outfits, and also found skeletons similar to our body types.
Yeah, I thought everyone was dead.
I can't believe you got duped like that, Kurumi.
Where were you all?
Nothing can kill us.
There were letters written by everyone, and I was told it looked like your handwriting.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence. Fortes are indeed formidable.
So what was Makoto just holding hands with their limp, unconscious bodies the entire time?
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Homunculus?
Why don't you get it? How many times do I have to explain everything?
My apologies. My mind has been in a haze ever since we inhaled that
Your
white
mind has been
smoke.
in haze ever since we got to the agency.
Do you even know how long ago that was?
After you were knocked out, you all woke up on the top floor of Kanai Tower, right?
Yeah, it was Makoto's room. We were trapped in there.
Yeah, so Yuma gets sent to Zombie Town along with Kurumi. Meanwhile, everyone else just gets the penthouse. Yeah, just Makoto's sick, twisted way of supporting the ship.
While we were locked up, the final battle took place.
Yeah, meanwhile, basically, Yasuhiko was just going mad with room service. Yeah, meanwhile, Halara's just jacking all of Makoto's funds. Makoto came back to the office. He saw all of his bank accounts drained.
Kurumi, you were there, right?
Yes. But only for half of it, really.
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
Jeez. It's all so unbelievable.
Then again, almost everything in this city is too.
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was #1 of the WDO.
Right. Even I didn't realize it.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
Yeah, though, out of curiosity, even though basically Yuma lost all his memories of just his pact with Shinigami, did he lose all his memories of the case? Because I can just imagine Yasuhiko trying to flex, basically, yeah, that's my guy, he's my man! And then meanwhile, Yuma just, no, I don't know this guy.
Former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as #1.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories. He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable. Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective is getting more and more exhausting.
You were so quick to call it quits.
But where did Yuma, I mean the former #1, go?
I think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
He vanished without a word. I have no idea where he could be.
Kurumi, I'm sure you're worried too.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the right word. There's something I want to say to everyone.
You're going to find him, right?
Huh?
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Do you know where he went?
You still want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now, Yuma will always be Yuma.
Come on. If you're gonna confess you love him, just tell him.
Huh? No! That's not what I meant! Besides, I've always wanted to take a trip. It's why I got permission from Mr. Makoto to travel.
Yeah, the seal of shipping approval.
It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant. Right. I believe you can do it, Kurumi.
A master detective and former #1 of the WDO. And a homunculus informant. Yeah, I think you two would make a great...
And now Vivia's shipping it.
Well, come on. We should get going already. Since he quit...
Alright,
the
I
WDO
think
is
Vivi
in a
already
state of
shipped it once.
chaos. #1's position is still vacant. An election to decide the next #1 will be held among the detectives soon. We need to hurry home.
Maybe I'll nominate myself. Hey, why are you sighing?
If you find Yuma, give him my regards. Also,
That's why
tell
Yuma
him I'm
quit.
still
He
waiting
wanted
for
to
the
escape
payoff.
Polara's debt.
Right. Bye, Halara. I'll see you again
Alara's
soon.
leaving money behind. It truly is the end of days. And then Halara just comes back and takes the
Really?
coin.
If you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime. When you do, I hope you'll introduce me to your friends too. And even your friends' friends.
But then they wouldn't be Kurumi's
See ya.
friends anymore.
Bye, Kurumi! Let's meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for everything, Tetsuhiko. It is so hard to say farewell, but all adventures involve such partings. Well then, I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of yourself, Kurumi. And of course, I must thank the chief as well. With all my heart, farewell, everyone. Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
And then Vivia, hey, mind carrying me out?
Damn. No one's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort. It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia. Everyone is gone. Yuma, I won't give up. Okay. I better get going too. Chief Yako, thank you so much. I met so many people and learned an important truth.
Yeah, meanwhile,
It's
Yak.
all thanks to this detective agency. I'm really, truly grateful.
And meanwhile, Yako's just roaming around the restricted area just as a zombie.
Dear Kurumi, I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing on you. I thought I should take a little trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. So, I have to go. This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone. In the meantime, I want you to hold on to this book for me. Someday, once I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, but I'm not that patient.
Okay, is that the end? Okay, in that case, time for my thoughts on the series. I really enjoyed this game. I was very pleasantly surprised. I have to admit that when I first picked up this game and just started playing it, I was a little bit on the fence, I was, especially after the whole losing 5 members of what I thought was the main cast, basically just boom, all of them pretty much dead right off the bat. And also just how the game really did start off very slow. Just, it didn't feel like an investigation game per se, it just felt like more of a daily simulator sort of thing. But as things progressed, I have to say that I did really like how it was handled. I loved the Mystery Labyrinth and all the things that it did. It felt like Psychonauts meets Danganronpa in a way. And another thing was, when I first met the main cast of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, I did feel kind of reluctant, you know, because basically I was like, okay, I didn't have exactly the highest hopes, especially with Babuki. I thought that Babuki was really just going to be really grating on me at first. But I was pleasantly surprised with everyone, you know? Just, everyone had some good moments, and especially Vivia. Vivia just coming out of the woodworks. Just Vivia just having barely any involvement in just the first 3 chapters, and then all of a sudden just boom, chapter 4, and then just Vivia going from 0 to 11. Of course they have that freaking fanboy Yuma. But just, anyways, as I was saying, this game, funnily enough, just was pretty much the anti-World's End Club in a way, where I came into this one with my hopes kind of low on the lower, my expectations kind of on the lower side. And that's why I didn't really make a lot of Danganronpa jokes at the start, because basically that was kind of a mistake that I did with World's End Club, where I was making a lot of Danganronpa comparisons, and by the end I felt relatively disappointed. But by the end I found that it really did capture the spirit of Danganronpa. And I love how they actually did manage to incorporate the whole pink blood, the Pepto-Bismol blood that we know and love. They actually made that a big plot point. Though I am a little disappointed that they didn't make a Danganronpa reference. They're like, what, do you think that we were in a murder game? Or something like that, you know? Just some tongue-in-cheek humor that you'd expect, where it's just really like a punch in the face. But anyways, but yeah, I have to say that just compared to how it was when World's End Club ended, when that playthrough ended, I have to say that I am a lot more satisfied with how the plot was handled, because with World's End Club, basically, yeah, well, they did have that sort of plot twist sort of thing to it. It basically felt a little bit, you know, it felt a bit, just the plot twist didn't really fill in any holes. Yeah, sure, it answered some questions, but all it did in World's End Club was basically just create more, such as basically just Mike's entire plan, basically, where just why wasn't Mike developing just a better nanobots, or better yet, just use the orange. Seriously, an orange could have accomplished Mike's goals just a lot faster and a lot cheaper, and a lot better. But the plot twist in this game, oh my gosh, basically, that was like a bag of bricks. That was like something that you'd see of a Danganronpa game, but it was even bigger, because it was like, okay, everyone you know is technically not everyone you know. And just how I was joking about just the whole, the meat buns. The meat buns, they're people. Because that's kind of what it felt like, where it felt like it was going to be something of just Kanai Ward wants to push their meat buns that are people who are dissenters, and then just the brain or chemicals that's brainwashing them into wanting the meat buns, stuff like that. But then it got so much worse, you know, where basically like, yeah, they are people. They're people that are just being taken off the streets. But yeah. But anyways, like I said, if you like the Danganronpa series, then basically I would say give this game a shot. Because, like I said, everyone at the Nocturnal Detective Agency, it really did. This game fixed the big issue that World's End Club had, where even though they weren't killing off anyone in the true main cast, I don't count the casting chapter 1 in the prologue as basically the main cast, because, well, they were just around for that part of the game. But they managed to solve the issue of just that World's End Club had by not, you know, killing people off, by just having it where you're focusing on a limited cast. And that's what I was pretty much saying with World's End Club, where just their issue throughout the entirety of the game was basically, and this is the biggest issue, was that there were just too many characters at any given time. So there really wasn't a lot of room for development, not to mention they were keeping it more family friendly and the like. But I would say this, if you like the Danganronpa series, just play this game. And also just the fact that I know I'm bouncing around, but just getting all my thoughts together, just... Oh no. Oh my gosh, did Yuma become Miami Vice?
Information!
We did it, boss!
Oh yeah, Yuma's Miami Vice now! I'm in the sun now with stride lights.
There's a murder investigation over there. Seriously? Again?
All right.
Yuma time. But anyways, just having individual chapters dedicated to each member of the Nocturnal Detective Agency just really did help to solidify their characters, just made it where it was easier to know them, and just gave a overall better connection with them. So that way, when things started to really come together towards Chapter 4, it really helped to raise the stakes, you know? And we're back on the main title screen. So anyways, next video is gonna be the bonus episode where I just cover pretty much everything that's left to cover, which I'm confident is just gonna mainly be the Gumshoe Gabs. We got them all, so we can actually do them all. And with that, I think that now would be a good time to end this really long episode. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you for the bonus video tomorrow. Bye.